Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's the Strategist, and today we are doing a live walkthrough of the new weekly challenge, Wonder of Lopoan. First of all, guys, I just want to apologize. I have been a little bit absent from this channel due to life. Work has been crazy. I don't want to go into too much detail, but I'm starting a nonprofit. I'm launching some other stuff. I have a lot of balls in the air, and Polytopia is a hobby for me, so I do apologize because I have been trying to keep a consistent schedule. But I have just casually been playing in the evenings and have had no energy to record. So yeah, I had a little bit more energy to kind of, play with today. So hopefully, after yesterday's attempt, I did do a first time, I just again didn't record it. So what we're gonna do today is try and get a incredibly high score. Now, the first thing that I want to mention to you is we are playing on a very densely populated map. Now, I don't remember the exact week, but we did play, I think it was week 12 or week 13. There was another game mode where there were, I think, max like 14 opponents. And the obvious strategy here is to really rush diplomacy as well as philosophy and try and capture one of these villages straight away. We're also going to see if we can go for that early meditation. And that's going to be our plan. And then just by getting early economy, we can then move into actually, dominating the rest of the game. Now, the one thing I'm also going to try out, what's his name? Justini Linguini, another YouTuber. He also mentioned that, and this has been requested by a few others as well, is that I record in landscape mode. It is possible. I just haven't done it on the phone. I can do it. So for my second attempt this week, I'm going to record on landscape mode. And once I do, I'll ask you guys how you feel about it. But without further ado, let's just dive straight into this. So, question is, do I go for this straight away and discover, or do I wait? I think I want to discover that straight away. So we're going to go here, see which way our explorer goes. It goes south, cool. There's Polaris. We get a lighthouse, that's cool. We discover him, okay. Okay, so we only discovered 2 here. I'm going to go ahead and pop another one. Reason why is because it's going to be free anyway. And here's the question. Do I want to go for some tech? I think I want to rush diplomacy here, as well as strategy to get that early... So we're going to discover a lot of units here. That's very good for us. The first thing that I'm going to do is go for diplomacy here. Now that I have discovered a bunch of tribes, I'm going to go for a defender. Reason why I'm going to go for defender as opposed to warrior, it's one cheaper to go for a warrior. But if this Polaris, Mooney, which is a pain in the ass, mind you, if he decides to freeze me every single turn and these guys start getting aggressive, Polaris could technically end up killing me here. So I'm going to go for some more defense. Why do I do this? Because I want to avert attacks from all these other players or bots. So Kiku and Bardur predominantly. This Polaris could also be a threat. So we're going to go for defender here. And good rule of thumb, when you're playing on maps like this, just send a bunch of peace treaties. I think this does help with averting attacks as well. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe there's confirmation bias. I don't know. But we'll see. Okay, see, so he attacks me. Kiku just attacked me here, so I think the first thing that I'm going to do is go for a peace treaty with... There's Aquarian, finally. Is Bardur here. Relationship should be decent. Why? Because he is now at war with... And look at that, we got the little thing. So, also, if you are at war with a tribe that another tribe is also at war with, prioritize sending peace treaties and embassies because they're most likely to accept. We're gonna go and so Quetzal is not at war with anyone. Aimo is at war with Illyrian, war with Kiku. So this is also funny. This Polaris just froze Kiku, so that's why my relationship is decent with Kiku, despite that it says I'm at war with Kiku. So what could be interesting here is offer him peace. I don't want to send do an embassy straight away because it's too high of a risk. Well, you know what? Yeah, because he's at war with Bardur, so he might actually not accept, okay. So we're going to start now on the southern borders. This Aquarion could become a threat. As you can see, there is a lot of ocean here. If Aquarion gets strong, he could also be a huge threat for me later on during the game. So I want to try and make this Illyrian strong as opposed to Aquarion. So we're going to go ahead, do a peace treaty here. And we're going to offer him, okay, end turn. Okay, so he rejected. We're going to keep going, though. So you're alive now. Fuck this Polaris. We're going to try and kill this guy. Excuse my language, by the way. But now that I attack Polaris, we're going to do a peace treaty here. Because Polaris just froze this guy. And my relationship is great. Look at that. And we're going to offer peace to him. And this is really what we're just going to do early game here, is just go for a bunch of peace treaties. I'm not going to establish peace with him because I'm not doing an embassy and I don't want to give him extra stars. So we're going to go ahead and turn. So, okay, Kiku accepted. That's good. Cool. So now we can go ahead and kill this Polaris. You're dead, we can heal you. And now I can start to establish embassies here. We can start to establish embassies. Let's see, Bardur, offer peace. Imo, how are you doing? You're doing fine. Let's do Imo. Is this the turn where I kind of give Aquarion a head start? I really don't want him to get strong, guys. Fuck Aquarion. We're gonna go for what's it called? Meditation next turn. End turn. Really? Really, bro? Polarion, you're a paid actor, I swear to God. What was this defense? Okay, cool. We can go back here. We're not going to make attacks now for 5 turns. So now that Aquarion I need to get this, actually, if I want to win. So I might actually force a giant here. So yeah, we're rushing philosophy, though. Thank you. See, this is what I'm afraid of. It's these guys. These are absolute menaces. They do a lot of damage. So yeah, tricky there. But now at this stage, we want to start considering discovering the other tribes. So what I'm going to do is, in case I don't discover them, I'm just going to send this warrior up here. This defender can stay for defense. You never know if he's going to build one of these 15 mana, what do you call them? Like these bombers. We're going to go for a windmill. We're going to go for windmill right here. And then we can do one right here just to level this up straight away. We're going to go for border growth here. And what I can do next turn is go for a market right here. And then once I capture Kiku, I can also go for another market right here. And then another one, that's 2 only. If I do this, I can... 2 stars. It doesn't have a lot of land, so we might as well work with what we got. Okay. And then let's try and send some peace treaties this turn. And go. So, good thing this Illyrian survived. How far away are we now from pacifist? 3 turns, okay. So I still have another 2 turns to do this, so we're just going to go straight away for this. If you're wondering, by the way, why I'm not going for peace treaty with Aquarian, it's just because I know how strong this guy can get. So I want to, you know, it's worth the -2 stars per turn. It's honestly worth it for me here because, you know, it may be a wrong thing. I'm not sure. But all I know is that this guy is scary. He's just, yeah. Yeah, we're going to end it here. You're just going to stay. Okay. This is where I now need to pay a little bit more attention. Because at this stage, a couple things here. First of all, I really need to discover these tribes over here. Really need to discover them. And I think for my next game, a strategy would be as soon as I kill this Muni, maybe not even after I do that, but just start sending a guy up top so I can discover these as soon as possible. Because that is going to give me so many more stars, which is going to accumulate massively. And the other thing I wanted to check, 5 damage. Okay, so he can't kill me here. So if he were to do 5, and then maybe let's assume that this goes up to like 6, 7, I'd still be with a little bit of health left. So we're fine. I want to mark it there, so I'm going to clear this. I'm going to go for this straight away. And I want to think about capturing something this turn, or in the next couple of turns. So probably you can see that all of these guys, they have extra defense. So what I'm thinking is one unit, maybe a giant to kill this, and then a philosopher mindbender. So philosopher, the mindbender from philosophy. That's one strategy. The other is cloaks, but even cloaks at this level, stage 3, would only produce a couple. Yeah. Do I destroy this? Would I want this later? I think I want to just do this straight away. So we're going to go ahead, get an extra star here. Do this, and then we end turn. Okay, so there's Semanti. That's, Cincy's, that also works. Okay, so Cincy's up there. I was actually planning on sending this unit up here. So what I can do now is kind of, go away there. And what I'm going to do now is I want to prioritize... so he's still alive. That's good. As long as he's alive. I need to consider if I want to go south or north. I think what I'm going to do instead is... Well, I need a giant, because anything that I build right here is just going to get killed. So I'm going to go down. I didn't discover anyone else. So first of all, peace treaties with a bunch of these guys. And I think now I can actually go for a giant. And what I can do here is I'm actually going to go for 2 giants. It's so expensive though. Maybe I just do trees here. I need to think about my economy. So we're going to go 2 lumberjacks. And then we're going to pop a Park of Fortune here just to get this double giant up. Because next turn, I want to, try and kill this guy. And in the meantime... Yeah, you're great, okay. In the meantime, we're going to start leveling up this. We're going to prioritize archery because of defense bonus. So this gets defense when it's on first. There is no mining here, so we can just go for this, and then now it's whatever. Just go fishing. Okay. And turn. Okay, so the fact that he attacked me, very good. What's going to happen now? We meet Semanti, and we got Altar of Peace. Perfect. So perfectly lined up. So now we can start attacking this turn, which is perfect. So we can go ahead and move this down. Because I want to make sure that I kill this Aquarion. He's becoming scary, scary, scary. And I want some ocean dominance here so I can also capture these. So we're going to prioritize this guy. We're going to kill him. We're going to kill him. We're going to move him forward. We're going to move him... up. And then just to kill him. And now I can check... oh, I thought I did peace with him. Oops. Peace, peace, peace. I could have gotten what is it? A 7 times 2, 14, an extra 14 probably roughly average between 16 and 20 stars by the time I attack him. That's how many stars I could have gotten if I actually gave a peace treaty to Aquarion. So remember what I said? I didn't want to do it because I didn't want him to get strong too early, which would give me enough time to get this guy before he started to get a lot of presence here, take out this, because as soon as he kills Illyrion, he's going to move to Imo or this Polaris. And once he gets those, what's his next move? Well, he's going to go up here and probably here. And if he gets one of those super units, he can just make this into movable terrain for his little sharks. So yeah, we're not gonna make him strong. In terms of strategy for this guy, I think this is at the stage where I want to start popping a few cloaks. So we're going to prioritize him. I'm doing a cloak here because there is no way this guy can die. The only way could be, I don't know, he can't even reach me. Well, maybe this guy. So Imo could technically hit my giant, killing off this, but it's so unlikely here. So, and now we just go for, we keep upgrading. Max out our tech tree. There's nothing else we can do. We got a market here, which is capped. And then I can go for a lumber hut here. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay, anyways. End turn. Okay, so he's got this little, I need to see what this is called. Okay, this guy's looking scary. What are all these Dumixes? Now, question. Ice Fortress, that's what it's called. I'm going to pop you here. Now, I think I'm going to go for a Mindbender strategy on top side here. And I want to be able to set myself, well, that's 13, but that's probably because he has defense, right? Because this could, okay, maybe not. If he chooses to go here next turn, then this would be stuck. I wouldn't get a unit. So maybe you know what? I'm going to delay this one turn. I'm going to go for another cloak and keep maxing out my tech tree while also sending out peace treaties. This is where I'm going to discover, send peace treaties to Aquarion because I don't want him to get aggressive here. He's already so far ahead. He already captured these two, so he's definitely, he has enough stars to spam sharks here. So I need him to hold off a little bit, and I don't want the rest of these guys to attack me. So hey, buddy, offer peace to you. Why not? Just to taunt him a little bit. But yeah, so one is going to be sent here. This is going to deal 14 plus hopefully this. And hopefully he doesn't have climbing, so he discovers this. This guy is going to go here next turn, and then I'm going to break peace with them. And then I can go for I don't even think Mindbender is going to resolve. It might just be more effective to send this giant up top here and then pop him with a warrior cloak / giant for the final push, and then we should be good for that. In the meantime, we get this, mathematics, and then we end turn. See what happens. So yeah, Semanti is, oh, Quetzali, hello buddy. I forgot to break peace, oopsie. Okay, good. You attacked him. That's amazing. Okay, so Aquarion is getting very strong here. So this is why I want to make sure that... God, this Samanti, he's going to become a huge threat, isn't he? So this guy's free. I didn't even have to use my cloak. We're going to send you up here. And is there any way I can get here? This cloak is actually going to go all the way down here, and he's going to go around, and he's going to pop this guy. In the meantime, I'm going to go for a... Because look at this. He now has 1, 2 Dumuxes that I think could reach this. Which means I need to be able to set my up for a potential defense. So I have 15 left. It's not a priority, but I have 2 spots left to place this. If I want... No, 3. Okay, good. So if I wanted to do this, I'd have to destroy this, build a... Okay, it's possible. So I can defend it. That's all I wanted to know. Now I can go for a... I'm not going to go for Mindbender. I don't want to go for a Knight because it's too weak. I'm probably going to go for a Defender. Defenders are just so effective. And now I am 100% remembering to break peace with Kiku. Bye, buddy. And now I have excess stars. So with my excess stars, I might as well destroy this, burn this, to set myself up. I lose 1 star, but that's fine. Let's see if he goes south. Okay, here he went with a defender. I should have seen that coming. Okay, see, Aquaria now has 3 units right there. That's scary. I discover Imperious. Cool, hi. A little late to the party, but... And there's Umaji. Hello. So we have officially destroyed this guy. Pop him. And now we can build our defense on this side. It's a little bit tricky though. But I think I'm gonna go for a War Knight, because he can only attack me with this. If I were to build a catapult, he could go down, put this down into 1. If I do a Knight, he could put me down to 5, which would still be a little bit of damage, but I don't think it would be enough. He could go there. I have 1, 2, unless this kills me or this. So that's 1, 2, 3, plus 2 is 5, plus 7. I would need a Knight here. Okay, we're going to go for a Knight. And then now I can get a road. And because he has this... Do I want this mountain for 1 star? No. Population growth. I mean 20 points. And a potential mountain? I don't think so. We're going to go ahead, destroy this as well. We're going to burn this now. We're going to go for another one there. And then we're going to go for another one there. And then we can go for a... windmill. If I do a windmill here, 1, 2, 3. If I do a windmill here, 1, 2, 3. And mark it. I'm just trying to calculate because I was 3 either way, so it doesn't matter if I do it there or there. So let's just go this here. Pop another giant. We're immediately going to go for a one of these guys. Next turn, actually, because I can't do it this turn. Cool. So now I want to make sure that he holds off an attack. The Semanti as well, Bardura as well. Quetzali, you're not going to do much and you're far away. Okay. Let's see what happens. So yeah, as expected, he was going to attack him. He got a giant. Okay, cool. Yikes. So this is where I wish I went for the Mindbender approach instead. And this is what I mean. Look at this Aquarion. He is so strong right now. Like, 2 of these super units. He's got, a bunch of these guys. He's got this just lined up right next to my my thingy here. This is taking a lot longer than necessary. But this is good wisdom, right, for future games. So what I can do now is go for a Mindbender here. He's going to be able to go here. I don't think he can go down here. But we definitely want to set this guy up for later. We're going to move you over here. Maybe try and persuade you to stay in your base. Semanti attacked me, right? No, he didn't. What got this to... Oh, probably this guy. Okay. Heal you. We're going to go ahead, pop you. We're going to move you all the way up here. Like I said, we're going to get you down here. We're going to move you up. Or are we not? He has so much to attack me with. I may actually have to... I do have 2 giants, but I don't know. We're going to vert him. And I think what I'm going to do here is set myself up to kill this guy next turn. You can stay here, actually. Because this is ocean, right? But it's frozen, so as long as this guy stays here, he can't break the ice, which means he can't put units here. As in these sharks, you can only move this here or here. Now we can get this, and then we can go for another forest here, burn this, and then do a farm to get a little bit of extra stars. And then we can send out peace treaties now. So yeah, relationship with him is terrible, as expected. And then let's see what happens. So I'm not going to move any of these, no point. Should I attack? Let's taunt this guy. Fuck you. And then now we just end turn, see what happens. Cool, so he's moving down. There we go, he's attacking, he's getting aggressive, he just killed him. He went over there, that's great for us. What I can do now with this Aquarion, and if I'm lucky, I get this guy. Wow, Samantha is strong. Holy. So I can now move him here, kill him, We can move him up on 2 turns. This will resolve. Ooh, that's perfect. Okay, we're gonna put you... yeah, we can put you here. I was considering putting him here, but... another defender. And then now... How much is this? 6? 1? I can... no, he doesn't have enough. Okay. So what I can do is... bait this... I do want to keep the defense because of this Semanti. He is looking kind of dangerous. So what I'm going to do instead is... move you... I'm attacking you for sure. This Kiku is just such a pain. I could have dealt with him so, ages ago. But anyways, we are going to heal you. We're going to go for another Mindbender here. He's going to attack this. This is going to die. I was considering, I didn't share my thought process there, but I was also considering putting down a temple or some sort of a forest to push this Mindbender, but I wasn't sure which direction he would go in, which is always a risk. But yeah, now I have excess stars. I could go for another one, but I'm just going to go for points here. So we're going to go for a temple here and just park. And then, yeah, let's see. Cool. So he attacked my knight, surprisingly, which is interesting. Okay. Slight delay. But I definitely want this guy. So I was actually planning on stealing this giant and then moving this unit up, but instead we're gonna have to go for this, and we're gonna have to go for this. And then now we can put you down there and then kill you, and then, yeah, I got it, that's perfect. Capture this. We can break... no, not necessarily. Let's destroy this outpost. Get one of these guys. Get him down. Get him up so he can now actually defend and he's useful. We can go for a defender here. And then now... what can I go for? I can level up this, all right? There's not much to level up here. Outpost, port. I would have to sacrifice... oh, wait a minute, this is possible. Okay, I could do this turn, so let me just do that straight away. Destroy this. Go for a Tower of Wisdom here. Now we have this left. We can't create any more. Might as well attack you. We have you on standby. I just heal you up. Yeah, I have a lot of stars. I have too many stars per turn now, so I could 3, 6, 9, 12. I'm just going to go for forest temples here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 3. Perfect. So this one is getting a bunch of forests. Oops. Before I do anything, offer peace. Offer peace. Offer peace. Offer peace. Offer peace to you. Offer peace to you, buddy. Actually, why am I offering... like, they're bots. They're never going to accept. But technically, this guy, this Kiku, if I was a player, I would actually... Oh, yikes. He killed him. As I was saying, if I was a actual player, if I offered peace to, let's say, if I was Kiku, I would 100% accept there, because I'm definitely capturing his guy next turn. So yeah, now we send him up. He's basically secured. What can I do now? I can kill him. I can kill him. We can not kill him, interestingly enough. How much damage is this? 8. If I do 1, can I still kill him? I don't know. Obviously, we're going to have to defend this. So we're going to go ahead and get an extra 4 here. Before I get the last one here, I just want to see what are my options. So, capturing this next turn, let's just move a unit up here. I could heal, but I definitely want some troops there. And I also need to damage control this guy. He's on standby. Can't forget about him. Let's pop him straight away before we forget. So yeah, we're good now, definitely. And then I think I'm just gonna send him... I do want to kind of try and kill this guy. Yeah, it worked. Okay, cool. So now, where do I put you? That's the question. The golden question. Okay, I think I want this here, and then I want you here. I want you here, and now I can actually go for, from this position, I could start sending knights. Oh, I see an angle. Okay, I see a very cool angle. So you here, we're gonna go for cloak or knight. So here's what I'm gonna do. You're just gonna heal up this turn. We're gonna go for port here next turn. We're gonna try and bait this Semanti into attacking this. Yes. He can attack this and then move here, but he's probably gonna want to do this. So I can move this here next turn, doing that for sure. And then I can go for a cloak to pop this. Cloak to go here, here, here. I also need defense here. Okay, we're gonna do cloak this turn because he can't move forward here because of the defense. Kiku is not gonna die this turn. Cloak this turn. Catapult here. He has no way. Let me just double check this. He has no way. You know what? It's not worth it. Reason why I'm thinking it's not worth it is because once I create a giant here, this will be popped probably here, or worst case here, which means he could just go here and attack this. And then, yeah, so we're going to go for a warrior, actually. And now we can pop a giant here. Okay, he went that side, so maybe in hindsight I should have done that first. Now that I think about it, I'm like, I can hear myself. If I were watching this video, I'd be like, dude, why did you not do that first to see which way he went, and then you played a unit? Yeah, good question, good catch. Yeah, let's see what happens. We're obviously not going to be able to capture the whole thing, so. Okay, baited him as expected. Although he did level up quite a few of his Dumixes, so yikes. Okay, we're gonna go for this. We're gonna go you up here. This is an aqua farm, but I'm going to go ahead and destroy this straight away. Get you there. Go for a defender there. Get you here. You're useless now, but yeah. We have a cloak ready, so we can just put you here. We're gonna steal you. And our goal is to try and steal capture the space. So to increase, because like obviously, you know, I have to be realistic here. There is not that much more that I can do to kind of try and, you know, I'm not going to capture this whole base this game. Probably later on during the week. Which, you know, is obviously why it's a weekly challenge and we get every day. But, you know, to try and maximize everything that I have right now, we're going to go for a catapult here. And 2 turns left. I don't think temples are going to be worth popping right now. So we're going to go ahead and... I'm not going to get this either. Unless this Dumux does attack this guy. But yeah. Cool, let's see what happens. Okay, we got this. You're dead. We got this. You're dead. And now you're useless. I can send you up here and we can try and do a little bit of damage now. So question is, what do I want to do? So bomber to attack. How much damage does this do? 10? This deals 8. Okay. This deals 15. Cool. So we're probably going to go somewhere along this line here. Chain. Look at all these Dumuxes, bro. It's crazy. Absolute. Just a madhouse. Alright, we're going to try and hold this guy off a little bit here. So we can go you there. We can go you here. You have the most health. Yeah, I think this could work as well. So what I can do is go for another bomber. I'm gonna attack this first, and then I'm gonna attack the back line there, and then I'm gonna move this giant up here. So now I have two pretty strong units defending this. We're gonna see if we can hold him off. There's no reason attacking this guy. You're useless. We're gonna try and... Yeah, we're gonna try and get him to waste a Dumux on this. That was dumb. Well, no, not really. I wouldn't have captured this turn anyway, so... We can just save this cloak to pop this here next turn. And yeah, now we just we try and maximize our stars, right? So we're about halfway to first place, guys. I mean, clearly it's very, very doable to, really capture the whole map. We just need to figure out a more efficient strategy to get there. He has a sawmill here. If I get this, that should give me an extra 1, which means a farm should be enough for this. Let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4. Okay, we're not going to get this leveled up, but I can do some damage control, get myself a star back at any point. This one could be leveled up if I get... if I capture the remaining villages around here. Yeah, let's see what happens now. What does this Dumux do? Okay, he went there. Oh, he didn't get me. Look at that. I guess I played my cards right. Nice. So, although we are very far away from, from the high scores, it wasn't too bad of a round, This is really the first game I'm actually trying to focus, it's... You should have seen me yesterday. I was half dead, Let's just have some fun. I know that it's a lot more efficient to... Oh, it was a veteran, okay. I know that it's a lot more efficient to disband, but I'm not going to try and... I know I'm easily going to get a higher score here, so... I just wanted to see how far I could get with a few more turns. So, guys, what I'm doing here, I want to, again, disclaimer, this is not best practice. This is, disband your troops. I'm just doing this because I think that the highest score is 30,000, 34,000. I'm at 16. We're so far away. So I'm not trying to compete with them right now. We're going to go for a farm. The next video that I'm going to upload as well is probably going to be a landscape mode as well. So, yeah. Let's just get this. Oh, wait a minute. Missed opportunity. Oopsie. We're going to go for a big-ass forge here. Look at that. beautiful temple. Delicious, delicious, delicious. And now, what can I do? How many monuments do I have left? 2, right? Okay. 3. So I could do this, 1, 2, 3, or I could do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'm probably gonna go for this one. 1, 2, 3. Let me just make sure. Okay. And then here. And now we just disband this to get ourselves an extra 10 points. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So that's our first real round. Tomorrow we're doing 25, maybe 30k. I'm excited. We'll see. But yeah, appreciate your patience with me, guys. Thanks for sticking around and watching the video. Let's see where we end up. Rank 215. Okay, so definitely room for improvement here. This is a huge map with a lot of units, so I do believe the opener is the correct way. The question is whether or not I need to attack a little bit early. I don't think with this map I'm going to have time to go for pacifist unless I get it like turn 2. So we'll see about that, but again, I'm going to try and refine my strategy. I'm a little bit more balanced in the water, so I'm able to think more clearly now. So yeah, we're going to see how this goes for the next couple of games, and I also wish you guys good luck. Let me know how you do, what your struggles are, how well you do. And yeah, 37,000, almost 38. That's crazy, actually. That's insane. Bottom top 100, 21k. Okay, so it's interesting to see. Look at that, my man Midjuan, developer. It's going to be very interesting to see how, look at the gap, by the way. The gap is almost double from the top 10% to the bottom 10% of the top 100 list. It's just so Pareto distributed. It's crazy. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.